Hey DJ, how are you? Turn this down a little bit. It is 2023. It is crazy. Happy New Year. How are you doing? How you doing, Hedgehog? It's kind of fitting. I actually played this playlist. This is my 2022 playlist. Like, so it's like all the music I listened to last year. And it's appropriate that the first song that I got on the shuffle is my number one song from last year, Dreamers. I did start it with Shino no Iwa just because it's been stuck in my head all day, but this is the first song on the shuffle. Pretty crazy. The homie. What's up, bud? Happy New Year's, buddy. You do anything special for New Year's? I'm doing great. I'm doing very well, thank you. Today, we're just gonna talk and chat. We're just gonna talk about 2022 and the good and the bad, and mainly the good. In fact, actually, it's pretty much just the good because I'm not gonna lie, 2022 was a pretty good year. How are you, Nyan? How are you doing? I hope you guys had a great. If a Tekken LAN party is special, then yes, that is pretty great. We do love LAN parties here. I love going to LAN parties. Nyan with the pow face. Dude, I love that pow emote so much. It's so good. Freaking pow. Just his face just staring at me. Hi, Tilo. Just freaking, I'm like staring at Pow's soul and he's staring back into mine. It's so good. Oh, might as well get started. Let's see. I have I have so many things. Oh my gosh, 2022 was crazy. I had it's kind of hard to think like pretty much the bulk of my like streaming journey has been in 2022, so it's hard to think about like what was and what wasn't part of 2022, like what was part of 2021, like trying to focus on everything that happened in 22, right? Have a good day, Tilo. Thanks for stopping in, gamer. Hi, Rev. But like 2022 had like when I started 2022, I was using my original 3D Hi Potates, my original 3D model with like the orange hair. It was just like the Vroid Studio model. That was just the basic one that had like the black sweatshirt and just like the only thing was that it was orange hair. It was like I did not like that model. I did not like that model. Uh, but I very quickly ended up getting my order in. Here, we can just start with. So we have. I'm gonna share my screen. Dun, 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 dun. If I'm too loud or the music too quiet, please let me know. Or music too loud or I'm too quiet. Whatever direction you want to go. Dun, 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 dun. Look at my background. It's beautiful. Hi, Marius. Thanks for the resub, gamer. Your juice. 14 months. Holy crap. That's crazy. Like, I know I started in 2021, but like 2022 was where I had like all this growth. If 2022 was like such a year of like growth for me in terms of who like meeting people and here I even made this. Check it out. I made this. This is my wall of friends. Pretty cool, huh? If you see your name on here. This isn't everybody that I met in 2022, but this is like a good chunk of them. These are all the streamer friends that I made this year. There's obviously people on this list that I am good friends with that I met this last year, that might not be on this list just because I basically made this list by going through my Twitch and Twitter like follows and stuff. So if you're like not on Twitch, then I might not have added you to this list. But like Marius isn't on here, even though Marius is a new streamer in 2022 because Marius is my IRL sister. So obviously I didn't meet Marius this year. Pretty exciting. Like look at this. There's 110 people on this list. Isn't that crazy? Like all of these people, I could like DM and be like, "How are you doing?" And most of them would respond. There are some of them that probably wouldn't respond, but it's crazy. I was looking through some of these names and I'm like, oh my gosh, I met you in 2022. Like I met all the Jeekin siblings this year because I didn't actually get introduced to the Jeekin siblings until well, like March or February of this year. But it feels like so long ago because I've met some of my closest friends through that. Like I've met so many new people, even some people in the last like month or two that are like I consider close friends. Like we have, I mean, like Lemons in chat here, right? We got Nyan. I mean, I think I met Nyan. Is Nyan? Is Nyan on here? I think I. Oh yeah, Nyan's at the top. I met Nyan. I met you this year. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, Maru's on here. Okay, Lika. Yeah, Maru in the Jeekin. Rev, you're on here. Yep. I think most of the people are on here. But like Nyan, I've gotten to know you like really well. Like obviously people like Aiko aren't on here because I met Aiko in 2021. But like there's a lot of these people I met through Aiko too. Like Imoshimo's on here. Freaking like I'm looking at non-Jeekin. Fruity and Sushi. Jessica. I mean, and then like extensions of people. Like not even just Jeekin, but like friends of Jeekin people or friends of friends that I ended up becoming pretty close with. Like I mean, like Lemon, right? I met Lemon through Aiko. I met Satan through like a bunch of different people. I've even met friends on here that I'm like pretty close with that like have no connection at all, that I just like raided randomly and then we became friends. Like Yanmi, right? Yanmi, like we just raided Yan one day and just happened to like click and now like we talk about Genshin, stuff like that. It's great. This is fantastic. There's a lot of Jeekin like in a row. You get like you can kind of tell when it hit. There's Yura, and then Sarthex, Bang Bang, Midi, Amalia. Like it just like it's like you can tell all the Jeekin are like kind of grouped in. Super funny. S Blake, H Dragon's on here. RB Kinji. Kinji's on here, yeah, Kinji. Ecto. Saro. I remember meeting Saro. There's Aiko. It's crazy. It does seem like so long ago. It feels like there are people on this list that I'm like, I don't remember not knowing them, but there was a good chunk of this year that I did not know these people. So like, and there are some people that I met, but I didn't really get to know, and then I really got to know better later. Like Midi is a great example of this. Like Midi, I didn't meet until like February or March, I think, or maybe it was like late January. It was pretty early in the year, right? That's why she's like up here, because this is ordered by like when I followed you on Twitch, kind of thing. Midi, and I didn't really like get to know Midi that well. But like in July or August, or maybe it was June. It was like halfway through the year. It was months after I met Midi. We just like started hanging out, and then Midi's like one of my closest friends. Yeah. Oh yeah, Shiva Maru. Yeah, that's a typo. I'll have to fix that later. It should be Shiba Maru. Actually, I'll fix that right now. I just did it in Paint, so yeah, I'll just do it right here. I mean, I got time. Might as well fix it now, right? Shiba Maru VT. It's kind of embarrassing. I do everything Paint, by the way. Shiba Maru. There we go. That's better. Save. And we'll close and we'll. There we go. That's better. Fixed it. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, Midi's a huge one on here. I like. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Lucky, Aria, like people that I'm still really close with. I mean, there are some people on here that we've kind of, I don't want to say like separated, but like, we're both busy and we still watch each other from afar, and it's pretty great. Good time. But I like also kind of put together like some notable stuff that happened over the year. I kind of just went through like my Twitter and went over like all the big things that happened. For example, I know it's like super small, but oh wait, that's my new count. Here, this is where I started the year. Okay, so this is my 2022 goals, right? Don't worry, Nars. I'm gonna post the wall of names in the Discord later, probably. But like, I started the year with, I think actually, you know what? I think I took a picture of it. Oh, maybe I didn't. This. Oh, that was my first TikTok. I remember that. I started the year with like 80 followers, I think. And I ended the year with 671. I don't know why that zoomed in like 671. That's crazy. Thank you guys for supporting me so much over this year. Like, it means a lot to me. I went from 80 to 671 in 12 months. I know that just is like way beyond anything that I could possibly have like guessed that would happen. Hi Key. Hi Des. Going well, Key. How are you? I'm just kind of talking about like all the things that have happened this year, and it's crazy. 671. So I think for next year, I'm gonna set my follower goal as goals for 2023. So last year, my goals were uh 500 Twitch followers. And I think for this year, I'm going to, instead of 500, I'm going to go for 2,000. I think we could hit 2,000. I'm the kind of person also that's like, I don't mind if I don't hit my goals because I am enjoying it and I am having fun with it and like I'm satisfied with my progress. So if I don't hit my goals, it's not a big thing. So I'm gonna set lofty goals, right? And maybe we can go for it. I wanted 20 average viewers. I did actually hit 20 average viewers for one 30-day period this year, but I didn't maintain it. And that's okay. You know, we'll go for it next year, but I think I can go even higher. So let's go for 30 average viewers next year. Consistent YouTube content. I I feel bad about this one. This is a scenario that I feel bad about. I wanted to get better about putting evergreen content out there, and it was in the form of YouTube content at the time. I think I'm gonna be a little more or a little more vague and be and put up consistent YouTube / TikTok content and give myself a little more breathing room. I want to be a lot better this year about putting out content outside of Twitch. Hi, Advent. How are you? Thank you for the 50 biddies. Happy New Year, gamer. Hope your 2023 is filled with bountiful fortunes and career growth combined with the efforts to help take. Thank you, Advent. And that actually kind of like ties into what I'm talking about. Is I feel like this last year my focus was on broadening my horizons. Hi, Nez. And sort of opening up like broadening my horizons and like sort of opening up and meeting more people, stepping out of my comfort zone, like going around and I don't want to say networking because like it kind of networking has like the what's the word? Networking has the connotation that it's like a business thing, but Lemon and I were actually talking about this earlier today is like I don't necessarily want to make friends with people just for the purpose of growth. I want to make friends with people and like maintain friendship. That's not like the only thing that needs to happen, but like I don't just go find random streamers. Like I only connect with streamers that I feel like I can connect with and appreciate, you know, on a personal level as well. Like in terms of like connecting from streamer to streamer kind of thing, but I don't want to get too much into the inner thoughts there, but I want to like spend if 2022 was the year of like expanding, I want 2023 to be the year of like focus for me. So I want to like focus and like put the nose to the grindstone this year and really start to be more consistent and professional with like my streams and like outside content. So I want to get better about like making consistent schedule. I think this year I might try to solidify a consistent schedule, like the same time every week for same days, maybe with like 1 or 2 days being flexible. Like maybe I'll do Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays every day, every week, and then either Saturday or Sunday. You know, so I'm always streaming. Like almost every day that I'm streaming will be like a consistent thing. And then I want to put more work into off-stream stuff. So like updating thumbnails, highlighting content, going through my clips, and I'm really looking forward to you guys supporting me throughout that, and just like keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are great. And it's been fantastic. I want to do song covers. I want to do at least 3 this year. I think the best case scenario for me would be doing one like every month, but I need to like get over that hurdle of doing one first, and then I think I'll have a lot easier time like doing more. Pretty excited about that. I really have been wanting to do song covers for a long time, but I have not like Roko. Hello Raiders, how are you doing? How's your stream? Welcome in, welcome in. You're doing some art. That's awesome. Roko, I love your art. It's very cool, very pog. Welcome in, Raiders. We're going over 2022, a year in review, and we're also kind of talking about my goals for 2023 right now. Why don't you guys take a seat and hang out, get some drink. If you gotta go rest, take a breather post stream. Roko, I totally understand. Gotta head out or anything, I totally get it. Other than that, we're just gonna vibe out, get some hot chocolate or something, and just chit chat about 2022. When Roko doesn't have a follower raid message, oh no, go sniper, I'm sorry. Wait, cool. Welcome in, welcome to the Orange Grove Gamer. I hope you're all having a fantastic first day of the new year, and I hope you all had a great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and Happy New Year to everybody. That's me. I'm a Matsu child. Matsushima is my art mama, and that is kind of what we're talking about today. We're gonna go over like all the stuff that I did this year and things that I got this year, and we're gonna go over like a lot of the art and stuff. Thank you for following Ghost Sniper. Welcome in. Welcome to the Orange Grove. Have a seat. This playlist also today is my Spotify 2022 cover, so it's 100 songs that I listened to the most this year. So it's a good cover for this kind of conversation, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm talking about my 2023 goals and comparing them to my 2022 goals. So I didn't hit 2 of my 2022 goals, but that's okay. The 20 average viewers and the consistent YouTube content. So this year I want to be better about that and try again. But that includes, I'm going to add song covers to that. We were just talking about song covers. It's pretty chill. You didn't make my track start. Oh, that's good. As long as you're having a good time, Roko. That's what matters, game. Nyan, maybe we should be on each other's butts about doing something that we want to do, because I can bother you about doing song covers and you can bother me about doing song covers. Yeah, there's a lot of Matsushima children. Actually, that was something that I was kind of gonna get out of myself about. Kick each other, yeah. I'll kick you and I'll just kick you. Actually, that makes me think of one of my other goals. This is more of a personal goal for myself. I don't think I'm gonna, when I write my tweet, I'm not gonna send this out, but I think I wanna curse less. So something that I've gotten into a bad habit of doing is just cursing like all the time for no reason. And you know, I think cursing has its place to like emphasize things, and I don't think it's like a bad thing just in general, but I feel like I do it way too often just for the sake of doing it, and I really want to like get better about that. So that's a personal thing. I think I want to just get in the habit of cussing less. Just it makes some people uncomfortable. I don't think it's very no, Lemon, this is something I wrote down before. You don't have to worry about it. You guys can cuss all you want. It's just me personally. I think I want to get out of the habit of doing it. I think I got like too much in the habit of doing it too often, and it ended up losing its luster. So that's a personal thing of mine. Also, I guess another personal thing, and this kind of has to do with how I want this to be the year of focus, is I want to hang out more with my friends that I do have. So 2022, I made a lot of new friends, and it was really hard for me to like keep up with all of them. And I appreciate all of them, but like I ended up getting to a point where I couldn't focus on everybody enough to like really show them how much they mean to me. So I want to be better about that this year. And instead of expanding, I want to again, like instead of expanding like in 2022, I want 2023 really to be like focusing. And that's for my professional content as well as my personal stuff as well. So I think this year I'm going to be more like in friends streams or like hanging off stream with them and a lot less of like going out and about and finding new people. So I think that's pretty much a good general goal I think for 2023. 2,000 followers, 30 viewers. If I feel like if I'm consistent like weekly with TikTok or YouTube stuff, I think that could be really good. I know I didn't do it yesterday, but I actually had plans like literally all week and every day. So I'm okay with not doing it this week, but starting this next week, I want to have at least something posted somewhere else. Period. And then I got a new model. Yeah, I did get a new model for 2022. I actually got like a bunch of new models this year, but like one major one, obviously, which is the one I'm using it. Advent's just got that tasteful arrival, you know? I wouldn't worry about it too much. Do you guys remember this? And it's gonna come up in when I'm looking through my. Do you remember my old schedule? It's so bad. I'm gonna look through my timeline. So I actually went through. Oh my god, anonymous gifter. Thank you for the gift of sub to Roko-san. Roko, enjoy the emotes. Check them out. Now you can get Chorbis wherever you want. Look, check it out. See? You can use Chorbis now wherever you want. It's great. It's fantastic. Alright, we're gonna look through. This is kind of like. I just. There's only like 10 or so, but like. And Awebako. Thank you. I appreciate it, gamers. You guys are too nice. Happy New Year. It's been juiced. Yeah, you've been juiced. You've been juiced. That's my. I appreciate that. Oh, a year ago I was using Streamlabs. Oh man, my stream has upgraded so much in the last year. It's crazy. But I was looking through my old tweets and stuff and just kind of like highlighting different ones. And I mean, am I wrong? Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong? But yeah, I was looking through my timeline and just trying to figure out like all the highlights of my year and big things that happened this year. And so I came across my first TikTok post in January. It's just almost a year ago was when I posted the Patrick the cow dying. I remember we were playing Minecraft. It was on Ico's server, and it was Kimchi's cow that I killed. I felt so bad, but it was hilarious. So that's how that came about. That was super funny. How come it doesn't let me like go between them? Do I have to open it with photos or something? Here we go. Here it is, guys. The original birth of Chorbis. This is where humble beginnings were. I literally was at work. Good night, Ghost Sniper. Have a good night, gamer. I literally was at work bored, and I was like, I just drew a circle, and then I drew the eyes, and then I put the leaf on it, and I was like, this guy is cute. What should I name him? And I just named him Chorbis. And that was it. And I literally took that piece of paper home. I took this picture and I loaded it up in Paint and put a background so I could trace it and just traced it. And that's how we have Chorbis today. That's the actual birth of Chorbis right there. That piece of paper is the original. Oh yeah. Chorbis is adorable, but yeah, I did not think Chorbis is gonna be as popular as he was when I put him in. I just put him in on a whim, and then everyone loved him. It's great, and now I have a Chorbis model and everything. It's great. This is in Final Fantasy. If anyone's familiar with Final Fantasy, this is a top of a jumping puzzle. This is in one of the cities. You can actually like jump up, but it's actually like pretty hard to do. But I actually got it on the first try, and my friends were really mad at me because they'd been trying for like hours, and I just like got it first try. So I took this commemorative picture. It was me in the middle. It's really pixelated, but it's me in the middle. The critically acclaimed, hey bugs, the critically acclaimed. It's me here with the shiny, and then my friend Cody next to me, and just two randos that were just sitting up here, and my friend Ben is like still unable to climb up. It was super funny. Poor guy. Hmm. And that was in February. February 6th. Man, this is when I hit 100 people on Twitch. 100 follower milestone on Twitch. That was in February. Isn't that crazy? It took me, I had like 80 followers, I think, in January 1st, and I got 20 over the course of a month. And now look, 11 months later, add 570 to that. We've gone a long way. That was when I was using my old model. So like, you can see the little hoodie. Because that was when I was using just the black hoodie chibi art. Pretty cool. That's crazy. Just looking back and like, do you guys remember my first subathon for my 6-month anniversary? Narsky, you remember that, right? Oh, remember when I used this color scheme? Oh, and this was like, okay, so I had just received my first Kinjasi. Oh my god, welcome in, Raiders. How's everyone doing today? Kinji, how was your stream? I was there for a bit and was watching you play Metal Gear Solid. Did you, are you near the end of the game? Like, I was watching you play and I didn't see like the whole playthrough, but like the stuff that you're playing just feels like end game material. You did beat it. Let's go. Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations. Welcome in, Raiders. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Dark Citrus. I'm a sibling of Kinji's and a good friend of Kinji's, and I'm an Orange VTuber, and I like chill, fun times, and that's it. That's like the only way I can describe it, really. Welcome in, gamers. How are you all doing today? If you need to go take care of anything Kinji post-stream, I totally understand. You guys got to go take a rest, get a breather, get some food, get a snack, whatever. Please do so. We're going to be vibing out here for a bit, and we're going to be talking about 2022. We're going to be talking about goals for 2023 and just kind of like looking back on the year. But welcome in. I love you. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, gamer. Welcome to the Orange Grove. Kinji, I met you in 2022, and you didn't see it earlier because you were streaming, but I was showing off a wall, a list of names of all the people that I met this year, and I was calling you out too. But it's kind of crazy how we've met like so many good friends this year, and Kinji is one of them, and I'm really glad to have you guys. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, Aiko's another one. We got the Aiko P Shake. Let's go. Yes, yes, we were just talking about my 6-month subathon. Kinji, this was before I met you, but this was right after I got my sketch, because I got my sketch at the end of February, so you can actually tell me. So you can tell on February 6th, I was still using my old model, and then I think it was like the end of February was when I got my sketch, and within that time, Aiko had drawn me a new chibi because she drew my original chibi. So that's why I have like my new design on here, is because I got it in between those times. But this is when I did my first subathon. Yeah, so exciting. And I did I think we got, what did we do here? I think we got like 110. We got all the subathon goals that day. It was great. Oh, that's right. You had to leave for your Porter concert. That's right. I forgot about that. And Vint went to the same concert, but that was super fun. I had a blast. That was a lot of fun. But that was my first subathon. That was a super fun time. But that was back when I used this color scheme, which I think is crazy. I think I actually have, I don't know why it's not going to the next one, which is kind of annoying. But in April, do you guys also remember, if you guys were here in April, I did an April Fool's joke where I changed my name to Darther on Twitter, and I changed my profile picture to a picture of Arthur, and just posted like Arthur facts like throughout the day. This is so good. I'm like, my account's now an Arthur fan account. There are many features we can use to identify Arthur as an aardvark. His iconic ears, his face shape, his unique nose, and the fact that the creators tell us that he's an aardvark. This is so good. This was also like the day after they announced that Arthur was coming to an end, or something like that. Like Arthur like ended like right a couple days before April Fool's Day. So I just did like an Arthur fan account switch. Hi Milky, how are you, my daughter? Dude, this was so funny. I had a blast. I actually had people DMing me on Twitter that day being like, did you get hacked? Are you okay? What happened? Like, literally, I had like 3 or 4 people DMing me, making sure I was okay. And I'm like, no, it's April Fool's joke. Hello? It's April 1st. What's wrong with you guys? I thought it was super funny. Apparently, not everybody shared my enthusiasm. Happy New Year, Milky. I hope your New Year is as good as last year. Well, I hope if your last year was good. Regardless, I hope this New Year is better. Oh, that fateful day in April when Jamba Juice reliked my tweet. That was great. I think I tweeted something like Jamba Juice twice in 1 week. Let's go. Arthur from PBS. Yeah, hey Spano. Yep, that one. The very same. The joke is that Aiko and Vint gave me a nickname Arthur. So like, the joke was that Arthur the Aardvark. So I like made myself Arthur the Aardvark for a day. It was hilarious. I remember Monica surprising me with this. She made me a live 2D model, and it was really cute. And I used this for a long time. I used this until my debut, actually. Pretty great, pretty great. Monica's pretty great. And then in June was when I finished my Millennium Falcon. Dude, it's crazy. Is he an aardvark or an anteater? He's an aardvark. There's a slight difference. He's an aardvark. There are anteaters in Arthur, and they look different. But the banana for scale. Monica is fantastic. Milky, speaking of like models, I saw your Kinji showcase and it looks amazing. I'm flabbergasted at your skills, Milky. Congratulations. The teacher was an anteater. That does sound about right. Yeah, I built yeah, Monica did the old Live 2D model, yeah. I built the 75192. It's a almost 8,000 piece Lego and it cost me $800. But I got it signed by the creators, which is super cool. So it's actually sitting in the corner right now. But it's crazy. This does not feel like it was in June. This feels like it was a couple months ago, but it was 6 months ago. This does not feel like it happened that long ago. V2 Studio followed you. Dude, they know talent and they see it. Ninjago's great, though. You good. Milky on the path to stardom. Let's go. 200 on Twitch in June. I started at 80 in January, and then in February I hit 100, and then in June, 5 months or 4 months later, I hit 200. It's like a 100 growth in 4 months, and this was big for me because I feel like the first 100 was like I had a lot of help getting to where I am, and I felt like the first 100 was like riding off the back of my friends, but the second 100 felt big for me because it felt like it was something that I worked for. Not that I didn't work for the first 100, but like it felt bigger for me than I think it should have. But I was super excited about that. Do you guys remember? Why did I choose this like fonting? It was weird. Do you guys remember my debut in July though? This was super fun. I actually had a blast. That's crazy. Like I went from old 3D to using this current model. Like it feels like looking back on it, it feels like it's going so fast. But yeah, this one was super fun. It's where I showed off my new models and stuff, and I had updated a bunch of my StreamerBot stuff to be new for stream. So like the current system we have now. This was in July. This was the end of July. Like this was just the post I made was the 18th. The actual debut was on the 31st. So it's basically August. Like that was only doesn't that feel weird? Like the timing does not line up. And then I hit 500 in October. And now I'm at like what, 675, something like that? 671. But yeah, this was also when I did my birthday celebration. But that's like the last of my timeline. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Also, I did my birthday celebration, and I made this video. Do you guys remember this video? I think it was just like showing off all the models I had, Chorbis, and like when I got them. I don't know why I said 22nd. I debuted on the 31st. So good to see you. Time is weird. 1 year birthday and also 500 followers was all on the same day in November. That's crazy. That was like a month and a half ago that I did my celebration. I still have to like dish out the rest of the redeems for that. I love that video. That was super funny. That was great. But now we're at least this morning we're at 671, which counts because now it's 2023. But 2022 saw the birth of Chorbis. All hail. It's cute. I wanted to paste a picture of my old schedule because look at that. Man, why did I like that? It looks so bad. I don't know. I don't like it at all, but now my new schedule is like so much better. I like this one a lot. Thanks to Himi for this art, and then Yanchos for actually putting together the schedule. But great year. Oh yeah! I wanted to talk about like games and music and stuff. So here's my Twitch recap. So I think I posted it on Twitter, but like 206 broadcasts for 2022, 9,000 hours watched. This was you guys, by the way. Look on Ikaman. I get that a lot actually. 381 days watched. My highest CCV was 89. I think that was during my debut for this model. Oh no, it was during my birthday stream. Hi Mamo. Is that the Dark Citrus? It is. Is that the Mamo Uwu? How are you, Mamo? Did you get access to your Riot account okay? 425 subscribers. That is crazy. That boggles my mind. The fact that that's higher than 0 is crazy to me. 541 followers. That's like, okay. I don't know if this number is like completely accurate because I gained, oh, I guess people could have unfollowed. So I don't actually know how that works because I had 80 at January 1st, so it should be like 590, but it says 541. I'm not really sure how that works, but whatever. 3.38 million channel points. Now, if you guys combined them all, you guys could finally redeem Hot Tub Stream. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, no problem, Mamo. Thank you for helping me out also, by the way. 72,000 chats. Look at the top emotes. This, I believe this little flame is literally single-handedly on here because of Grave. Grave posts this all the time, and I'm pretty sure he's like the only one that does it. And then Wiggly, Bongo, Rigged, and I don't remember Rigged and this one being used that often. I would think Chorbis would be on here. Why? You could have redeemed this month? How close are you? You probably have like 400 something thousand, huh? Grave carry in that emote, but look at my categories. Oh, nice, Kalika. The Pokemon one, yeah, because people getting mad at the Pokemon bot. That's funny. Final Fantasy 14, Valorant, Genshin, and Minecraft. Definitely the most played games. That makes sense. Genshin, I'm gonna get into games in a second here, but I want to show off my Twitch recap, and here's my Spotify. I actually was looking at this again today, and it's very appropriate. We're listening to Tofi right now because Tofi #1. Let's go. Tofi, I don't know if anyone saw, but Tofi actually made her official return today, and I'm very excited. If anyone doesn't know who Tofi is, please use the exclamation point Tofi redeem to get an idea. Tofi is my Oshi. You're behind me in Genshin, that's true. I am AR almost 33. I am in the Inazuma storylines, Bono. In the Europe account. But yeah, this was my year. This is pretty representative. Lots of Tofi, lots of Snail's House, lots of Twice, and then the other two are from like the non-DMCA playlist that I would play all the time. But good times. I'm pretty sure someone can maybe like prove me wrong here, but like I'm pretty sure I listen to Tofi the most out of anybody because 0.05% of listeners for Tofi is like 6 people, and I've met 3 of them who also posted their top 0.05%, and they are at like 1,000 to 1,500, and I have 3,500 minutes listened, so I'm pretty sure I'm probably #1, but I guess it's not really that important. My favorite Twice song? My #1 favorite Twice song also happens to be my favorite song and favorite K-pop song ever, and it is What Is Love? What Is Love? It's my favorite song. Favorite song, favorite K-pop song, favorite Twice song. Twice is my favorite K-pop band, for sure. Almost every one of my favorite K-pop songs are Twice. Maybe all but like 3 or 4. And some of those are like KPP and stuff like that. What is love? Yeah, different What Is Love, but you got the spirit. Fancy's really good too. Oh man, there's too many good ones. I literally have a playlist of just Twice, and it's just all Twice. So good. Steam. This Steam replay. I am not surprised that Final Fantasy XIV, critically acclaimed MMORPG, is number 1. 34%. Narski, 15 months. Let's go, gamer. Oh my god. Narski, are you the... Who's the first sub? Narski, you're in the first 10. For sure. You have the founder's badge. So, but... And I think all 10 people got it on the same day. So I'm pretty sure you are, like, the first person to get to 15 months. The dances, yeah. My wife actually, like, loves the dances and tries to learn them. It's super fun. Every Metal Gear you get a title when you beat it? Wait, really? That's cool. Like, how does that actually, like, pan over to... Yours was iguana? What? But you don't have to be an iguana to be horny, Kenji. Let's be honest here. You're part of a maid cafe? What the heck? I didn't know that. That's amazing. What the heck? Mamo, I learned something new about you every day. What is going on? That's amazing. But yeah, Steam replay. That's right. Final Fantasy XIV is number 1 by like a long shot. Everything else is split up between the other 78 games or whatever, but definitely Final Fantasy XIV being number 1 game for me this year. Well, on Steam. See, here's the problem is my actual most played game this year isn't Final Fantasy XIV. It's Genshin Impact. 100%. I started Genshin in like July or something like that. It was like late July, I think. And even though I only got half the year of Genshin, I definitely played way more Genshin than I played Final Fantasy. So definitely, I think for me, my game of the year, that definitely, like the game that definitely defines my gameplay this year is definitely Genshin Impact, followed up by Final Fantasy XIV, followed up again by Minecraft, and then probably Elden Ring and Valorant, for sure. Steam is hiding my Genshin addiction. Yeah, it is. It would definitely be the highest. It would be like 60%. I played so much Genshin. Oh my gosh. Spawn Mamo has to be say so at the Maid Cafe. I want to hear more about this Mamo. This is interesting. I definitely played Genshin probably on average. If you were to spread my Genshin throughout the year, it would probably be like 4 or 5 hours a day, 4 days a week, every week. Like, I played Genshin every day, probably, like this, in the last 6 months, I probably played Genshin every day, except for, like, the occasional 1 or 2 day misses. Like, maybe once a month, I would miss, like, 2 days. And then, like, twice, I think I had, like, a 1 week break. But, like, other than that, I played almost every day. It's crazy. Genshin, Minecraft, Final Fantasy, and Elden Ring were definitely my games of the year. Oh, you know what else I can't count? Is Mahjong. I also learned Mahjong this year. So Mahjong was also, I spent a lot of time playing Mahjong. So Genshin, Final Fantasy, Minecraft, Valorant, Elden Ring, and Mahjong were my games. Sure. But I can't forget about Mahjong. Can't forget about Mahjong. That's crazy. Dude, I spent so much time playing games this year. Like, most of my off time, even when I'm not streaming, was spent playing, like, other games. You started Mahjong because of me? Oh, it's spreading. I started because of Satan. And now it's spread. I spread it to my family, too. And they're, like, so excited playing it. It's so fun. Wait, let's look at my viewer. Let's look at my viewer, recap. Look at that. Top category. Look at top emotes. Yeah, it's Milky's dance. Let's go. Like the devil. No, there's a streamer we know named Satan Sama who's named after the character from Dragon Ball. Actually, that's who we named it after. I have watched 11,000 hours of Twitch streams this year. That is way too much. Yeah, Satan-san did the mahjonging. That's true. What is this? Oh yeah, we can't forget awesome things this year that happened, like Terra Nova. You guys, you need to check out Kitsune Eve and Chibimaru VT because they host Terra Nova, which is so much fun. We did season 2 this year. We did the Last Life mod. It was so much fun. We had a blast, and we did finish that off a couple weeks ago. Super exciting, and that was so fun. I'm actually working on a video related to that. I'm gonna have to find a video editor for, but I'm looking forward to that. 2023, I have a lot of really cool, fun things looking forward to. We'll talk about that in a second. Plans for 2023, things that we're looking forward to. Oh yeah, this is also where I met Aria, was when we played Crab Game and Golf It, and then we most recently had our holiday party. I want to thank Shibumaru and Eiko also for hosting this party with me. This was super fun. I had a blast. I kind of want to do this again next year, but we'll see. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed the Terra Nova. It was so much fun. But this year wasn't only big for me. I had a lot of really close friends have big things happen this year too, like Aiko and Narski putting out the Restart EP. That was this year. That was in March. You've always wanted to play Mahjong, Mimo? We should play sometime. I'm totally down to teach you. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But yeah, Restart came out this year. March 16th. That was super pog. Super extra mega pog. That was big. I still listen to that to this day. And then in May, we had Tofi with Vienna, like, had her album release with Vienna, the Celestials album. That was big. I remember being super stoked for that. Narski, yeah, Narski, guys, go check out Narski's music. It's awesome. Momo, I didn't put every single one because there were like dozens and dozens and dozens, and I didn't want to put too many, but like I did highlight some of the debuts and like special like birthday streams that some of my close friends this year did. Momo had her debut anniversary this year. Eiko had her model reveal, and Eiko also had her debut this year. I didn't post both, just putting a couple on here. My friend Sam, who's a really cool Valorant player, had her subathon to celebrate her affiliate anniversary. Amalia had her debut and her model reveal this year. Saro's subathon. I just like calling out some certain people. Yura's on here. Midi. I remember Midi's debut was the day before mine, so we had like. I remember Midi and I working on our debut stuff together, just because we were both debuting like the same weekend. It was so fun though. Midi. I know Midi's not here right now, but like Midi, appreciate you a lot. Midi's definitely one of my closest friends who I met this year, and I'm really appreciative of it. Fruity, I think Fruity's streaming right now actually, but yeah, Fruity's super cool. Fruity actually did the Wiggly and the Bongo as well, so I appreciate Fruity a lot. But there's so much. Aria is another good friend, like her group, and like Aki and Cherry and Katrina. Like meeting them was super fun. Watching Aria hit affiliate was really fun. We celebrated a lot. This is also Aiko merch came out this year, and I bought like the playmat and everything. Watching Aiko succeed has been like such an entertaining part of 2022 for me, because Aiko, if you guys are not familiar with Aiko Kama is like the reason that I exist, and like a really really good friend of mine, one of my closest friends, and really really inspiring, and it's just been a blast watching her streaming like blow through the roof this year, and I really hope that 2023 is like even better for Aiko. She deserves it for sure. But her merch launch was awesome. A bunch of us got the merch, Aiko merch. And then watching her 10K, yeah! I was not there from the very beginning, but last year, I remember Aiko hitting 5K, and we did like, I remember Aiko hitting 4K. And now watching her hit 10K, it was big year for Aiko. Let's go. 2-year anniversary also. That was super fun. Had a blast at that. Watching Eve debut her 2.0 model. Well, she hasn't debuted it yet, but she revealed it, which is super fun. It looks amazing. Rena showing off her. I wanted to I didn't show like the reveal post, but like Rena basically like revealing her model as well. And then we have Lemon. This was only a couple days ago. Lemon's doing her debut this coming Friday, so I hope you guys come on over to that. It's gonna be super fun. But like watching Lemon also take some strides outside of her comfort zone has been super fun. Debuts this month. Yeah, there's debuts. A lot of these are just like the original posts, so like debuts that haven't happened yet. But just watching the posts go out is really fun. Not bad. And I'm just gonna like zoom out for this one, but like look at all this art that I got this year, guys. Look at that. And some of these are conglomerations too. So like this is from Rev. I got this GIF, for example, from Kyrie this year. It's so cute. Like we have GIFs on here. We have like my alert art, my schedule art. This is from Monica's game show. This was from, I think this is either Paige, Alice, or Cutini. I can't remember. One of them made this. This is where I got my chibi this year. I got this from Kusumi. Kusumi was the first streamer I met this year. January 1st. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna have to DM Kusumi specifically, but yeah, Kusumi I met this year, and like Kusumi and I are like long time. It feels like a lot longer than that. But like going through this art is just like different milestones of the year, and I love it so much. I got this like little food thing from Mishimu. I got this from Mamo. Mamo's here. I got this from Kev. Kev made this awesome pixel art of me. I got my model this year, so like here's my model, like my reference page, my sketch. This is my first sketch. What else? I got my sub icons from Aiko. I got more stuff from Kyrie. I got my Wiggly this year. I got the celebration one. That one was also from Kyrie. I got these from Sea Salt. Sea Salt's art is super cute. I got this from my Mimi. I got this from Suzu, this Mahjong one. It's cute. I got this from Yanmi. Like, oops, sorry. Like, look how cute that is. I actually took a picture of a picture to get that. Mert made this on a whim. I got this from Kinjesi. Kinjesi and I got this skeb together. It's super great. So many good ones. This was Trina. Just like randomly doodling. Like, I got my icons this year, or my emotes this year. Another Chorbis the hee. Like, looking at this, like, this is from Uracy, I think, I'm pretty sure. I got my logo this year. Just looking through, this was Mamo and Misa combined, drawing us as Powerpuff Girls. It was Aether's Clothes, yeah. It's me in Aether's Clothes and Kinji in the Arcanite character clothes. Pretty cool. Pretty pog. But yeah, dude, just looking through the art is like, this is from Panda, is like a jump through time. Crazy. But plans that I have for 2023, you guys are not going to be ready for this. So I do have a chibi model in the work. I wrote secret on here, but it's not actually a secret because I'm telling you now. It was secret before, which is why I wrote secret. But I do have a chibi model in the works. And that was the secret thing that you guys funded. And I have a little bit more that I need to do on it, but it is something that is going to happen this year. And I'm very excited for it. It's going to be great.
So now you're playing as Lumine, yeah. I'm playing as Aether on both, actually, so I didn't get confused. I'm very excited for this year, guys.
Hopefully you could look out for more like post outside of stream content. I also, something else I didn't write down was I want to do more community events as well. So like I'm thinking I still have to plan the Discord movie night from the subathon. We're going to do that soon. Join for a Valorant drinking stream. Mamo, I would love to join you for Valorant. However, this isn't something that normally comes up in conversation, Mamo, but I actually don't drink. But I would love to join you for Valorant, and you can drink all you want. I however, just won't be drinking, but that's okay. I've done streams, Valorant streams before, where everyone but me was drinking, and it's super funny. I had a great time. Not even orange juice. Better not be drinking. You better not be drinking orange juice. Are you drinking the blood of my family? Are you kidding me? Aiko! Hello, hi Monica. Aiko, you just got done with me splurging about you. Just don't look back at the bot, okay? It would be apple juice. Drink apple juice. Don't drink orange juice. How are you, Monica? I also was talking about your the model you did for me this year. I just got done looking through the last year. So I was highlighting all the different tweets and stuff I made this year and all the big things that happened. And I was going through also friend stuff too. So like the fact that I was using Monica, the model that you made for me, Monica, was a big highlight. And I also talked about my friends big things to happen to my friends this year. So Aiko, you were in there a lot because you had a lot of big things happen this year. You had like your 10K, you had your merch, you had your debut anniversary, you had your 2.0 model this year. Like, big year for Aiko Kama. Big year for Aiko Kama. Which means it's a big year for me. So, big money, big money. All the blood from the oranges. No, Milky, please. Why would you do this to me? But something else I want to do. I need to finish organizing the Discord movie night. But something I want to do is potentially weekly or bi-weekly anime nights where I just sit in Discord and we just watch anime or something. Because I have a huge backlog of anime. And this was an idea given to me by somebody. And a good way to get me to catch up to my backlog would be to invite the community. So we can just all watch anime together. Either once a week or once every other week. I still have to figure that out. But yeah, pretty much. So I'm very excited for this year. I hopefully can live up to your guys' expectations and like also be enjoying myself and moving forward in the ways that I'm satisfied with. And I hope you're all ready to go along for the ride. But that's pretty much it. I didn't want to make today's stream too long, and I already went for an hour, but I just it makes me so emotional thinking about like all the things that happened this year and how things feel like they've been over the course of like a decade, but they've happened all in these last 12 months. And I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, and I appreciate everyone who has made this year what it was. And like all these people on this list have like changed my life, and this does not downplay the people that from before this list, but like it's crazy. I'm really glad that I was able to expand so much, expand like my horizons and like meet so many new people this year. And I'm really hoping that I can really like focus down on 2023 and really make really like push forward and like capture my dreams. So it sounds cheesy to say capture my dreams, but it's true. And I hope you're all ready to go along for the ride. And please be patient with me because I'm gonna forget to do things, and I have a terrible memory, and I feel like I'm gonna fail. But like, I really want to improve, and I really want to do it. But I'm gonna just do my best, and you're all gonna be around with me for it. So it's gonna be a good time. I really want to hang out with you all more. So please, bye. And I'm the type of person to like forget things like very quickly. So if you ever want to like hang out, just feel free to hit me up, and I'll do my best to fit you guys in. It's gonna be a busy year, so like I apologize if I'm not gonna be free all the time, but I'm gonna do my best for you guys. So I'm very excited. I guess one other thing we could do is we could watch clips. And I actually was looking through these the other day, and I think it would be really funny to watch these. Because some of these are pretty good, but some of them are like, okay. I think these are from before. Here we go. I think this. Okay, it was this year. I don't know if Cam Barabi's here, but this was Cam.
Where did you put it?
No, it's on the ground right there in the corner.
Oh, why'd you put it? You could have. Why didn't you pick it up? Let's go take it home to Dad. We eat tonight, boys. We got this fight.
Oh my god. I hate when I do that squeal.
Are you like looking down at it? It's like spinning around.
Oh god. You're just like looking up and down and then you get shot. It says last year, but I think some of the ones that say last year, it just counts if it was enough months, but because like for example, this says last year, but then it says February 15th. So this is 2022. You think it's cute? Okay, alright, as long as it's not obnoxious. What was this? Wait, what was this one? This when I was playing with Nyan? Oh, they all have Odins. That scared the crap out of me. You went to Texas Roadhouse? I'm so jealous. I think that was literally Aiko coming into my chat and being like, I was at Texas Roadhouse, and me being like really upset about it because I wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse. I think I watched this one earlier. I don't remember. No, I think this one might have been a mistake. I don't remember what that one was supposed to be. Oh, that was the kangaroo one. Bro with stance. Wait, what is this one?
There you are. I see your weapon clipping. You're gonna have to try
Oh,
out
you
on that.
can't see me. Hi, Softy. How are you?
Fuck up, you're not a ghost. However, I did see the fact that you immediately reacted.
That was when we were playing Friday the 13th, and I just found Penn, but he was onto me. What do other mean by that? Wait, what is this one? Wait, what is this one? Clip review. He's ready. Let's make him bring his other sword out.
No.
Let's make him bring his other sword out. I did start his 3D spawno. Yeah, you guys want to see my old clip with my model? Let's find. Here's one. Here's a good one. See, that's my old model. Isn't that crazy? Look at my old model. Wow, I don't want to hear that. Oh, it like froze. Hello? I think this one's bugged. Let's go. Let's go with this. Back to this one. Oh no, I didn't have my model up on this one. Hello? Police? Well, I guess you guys could see it in the cam video. You could see it in the bottom left there. That was pretty funny. What you mean by that? That one was really good. What up, Darthies? What is this? What's up, Darthies? Welcome back to my Twitch stream. It's super poggy that you're here. Was this Eve making fun of me? What's up, Darthies? Welcome back to my Twitch stream. It's super poggy that you're here. You know what? Because I was making fun of Eve. Because I was trying to do like my Eve impression. Eve would be like, oh my gosh, welcome in, how are you? Hello, I am Eve. I'm Kitsune Eve, a fox who lives in a daydream. And now you're all in the daydream with me. I always make fun of Eve for that. What was this one?
This guy's rich.
Where's the turtle named Come?
It's definitely from Gen 5, because he has all his Gen... I never noticed that.
Don't worry about it, Amalia. Why is the turtle named Come? Am I at the bottom or the top?
How'd you get out, little buddy?
From the filling.
Back in here. Filling?
I like how Mitty was like focused on something else for that. And like as soon as I said I'm the filling, she was like, oh, the filling? Oh, this one's pretty good. I'm gonna keep this one short though. I'm releasing my load? I'm releasing my load on him? Velk's quiet. Velk's quiet. I'm releasing my massive load. Like got me so good. Oh, this one was good. It was when me and Elegant teamed up against Arya. Who is this? Arya screamed, dude. This was so good. Mitty's hilarious. Just Rhea's screaming is so funny. Get back here, Rhea. Get back here. Oh, that was great. Get back here. We just absolutely murdered Ray. I felt so bad, but it was so good. Oh, my god. The little sharp teethies, do you like my fangs? Isn't it cute? The clips are quiet. I am turning them up all the way. Maybe I should hold on. Here. Is this a little better? Is that a little better? Just as soon as we walk up to Ray, she just starts screaming.
Execute order 66.
Execute order 66. Execute order 66. Oh my god. I love that so much. That was so good. What was this one? Big D.
The big D! No, please!
I want the big D.
Huh?
Middies, huh? Oh. I'm like super hungry for some reason. I think this is when I AFK'd and it started freaking out, yeah. Oh, that was when I told someone to uninstall. Who's this one?
Toast to the deceased Poobut69.
Poobut69. Sag.
Yeah.
We'll miss you. We'll miss you, Poobut69.
Poobut69.
Oh, it was Poo Poo McDoodoo. Goodbye,
Yeah.
Poo Poo McDoodoo. Farewell. It was nice knowing you. It was a pleasure. Poo Poo McDoodoo. That's so dumb. I don't know why it's so funny to me though. Do you have the time to listen to me whine?
No.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine? No. I hope you have a good run, Advent. Good luck with your chores, gamer. Oh, I'm not even watching that admitted one, but yeah. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? I'm making my schedule for next week, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. So we'll figure it out later. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, today's stream was supposed to be really short. So we're going to find someone to raid. Who's Mitty? Mitty VT? Mitchell TV? Bruh. I do not know. I do not know. You'll meet Mitty. Mitty is great. But again, I want to thank everyone that's here for being part of this, and everyone that I talked about today, how much you guys mean to me for this last year, and all the things that you guys have done to make this year amazing. 2022 was an incredible year for me, and which is crazy because I roll every year, like on a D20 for the year, and I got a 4, I'm pretty sure, last year, and this year was definitely like A+. So let's make 2023 A++. Where do you guys want to go? How could you not know Mitchell TV? You guys want to go watch some Valorant or something? Let's start music back up. Today may be short because I've been busy this whole week, but I cannot underestimate and cannot understate like how amazing this year has been, how many cool people I've met, and how much I appreciate all of you. And I am really excited for the rest of this year. We're gonna kick off this year officially with our first game stream. Hi, Weenie Boy. With our first game stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what game I'm gonna play tomorrow. Maybe Genshin? Maybe Mahjong? Maybe Final Fantasy? Who knows? Maybe I'll even play Valorant. I haven't decided yet. Whatever it is, we're gonna have a blast, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope you all come by and hang out, and we have a good rest of the stream. Also, if you haven't checked out the Discord, maybe Arknights, maybe even the Tarkov is actually a possibility, Kinji. That I actually do really like Tarkov. I need to re-download it though. Probably not Azure Lane or Arknights. Just saying. Maybe Tarkov with Kinjesi. Maybe. That is a possibility. Or even Nikki. I'm probably not gonna play. Or I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But regardless, I might be Final Fantasy because I had someone remind me today that I need to be playing more Final Fantasy. But we'll see. What else? I was gonna say something. I don't know what it's gonna be. It could be anything. It could be literally anything. So we're gonna let's see who's streaming. Let's see who's streaming. Let me look. We're gonna raid Yuto. We're gonna raid Yuto because Yuto is based and super cool. I'm heading off. Sorry for the short stream. Today was just a year interview. I wanted to look through 2022 and talk about what my plans for next year are. But the year will officially start tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. I will be posting my schedule tonight. And we will be starting off with a bang of something just to get us kickstarted. And I'm really looking forward to it. Yuto is playing Clone Hero. Yuto's super cool musician. Most of you know him already, but for those who don't, I guess you're going to be meeting him in a second. Hi, Jan. Jan is another person that I met this year, so please go check out Yanmi as well. Pretty much everyone in chat right now needs to be like looked at by everybody, so. But thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for the stream. Are you asking me? We're gonna raid Yuto. Sorry again, once again, sorry it was short today, but we're gonna be kicking off the year officially tomorrow. So please come back tomorrow and we can all chill and hang out together. I know, Jan, I'm sorry, but it's a short stream today. I just appreciate you guys too much. Ah, Jan, I'm sorry. Jan, we need to play Genshin or talk about Genshin or something, but come by tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. And please give Yuto a warm hello. For those who don't know him, please go follow him, check him out. Yuto is very poggers, and he is very excited about playing Clone Hero. But thank you all for being here. I love you, Yanmi. I love you, Yan. Gaming gamers. Continue to be gaming gamers throughout the year. This 2023 is the year of the gamer. Let's go. It's official. The year of the gamer. But yeah. Good luck, gamers. Love you all.